Welcome back to Relay English. Today, we are learning how to tell a simple story in English. This is a special lesson because it uses many skills from this series.
Like talking about yesterday, feelings, weather, and problems.
Exactly. A simple story can include all of those. But do not worry. A good beginner story can be very short.
How short?
4 or 5 clear sentences can be enough.
That sounds possible.
It is possible. Let me tell you what happened.
Let me tell you what happened.
Good. This phrase helps you start a story. Another simple start is, yesterday, something funny happened.
Yesterday, something funny happened.
Or I had a small problem yesterday.
I had a small problem yesterday.
Great. A simple story needs 3 parts. What happened first? What happened next? How it ended?
Beginning, middle, end.
Exactly. Use simple words like first, then after that, and in the end.
First, then, after that, in the end.
Perfect. Let's start with a tiny story. Yesterday, I missed the bus. Then I took a taxi. In the end, I arrived on time.
That is very short, but it is a story.
Yes, it has a problem and an ending.
Yesterday, I missed the bus. Then I took a taxi. In the end, I arrived on time.
Excellent. Now add a feeling. I felt nervous.
I felt nervous.
I felt tired.
I felt tired.
I felt happy.
I felt happy.
I felt relieved.
Relieved means I feel okay after a problem.
Yes, the problem is gone, so you feel better.
I felt relieved.
Good. Now the story is stronger. Yesterday, I missed the bus. I felt nervous. Then I took a taxi. In the end, I arrived on time.
Better, the feeling makes it more human.
Exactly. Let's fix common mistakes in stories.
Okay, I need this. Yesterday, I go to the market and buy food.
Small correction. Use past verbs. Yesterday, I went to the market and bought food.
Yesterday, I went to the market and bought food.
Good.
I was very confusing.
People may understand, but better to say, I was very confused.
I was very confused.
Or it was very confusing.
I was confused. It was confusing.
Exactly.
Then in the end, after that I went home.
That has too many time words together. Say after that I went home.
After that, I went home.
Nice. Simple is better. Let's build a story slowly. First sentence. Set the time. Yesterday morning, I went to the station.
Yesterday morning, I went to the station.
Second sentence. Add the problem. I couldn't find the right train.
I couldn't find the right train.
Third sentence. Say what you did. I asked someone for help.
I asked someone for help.
Fourth sentence. End the story. In the end, I found the train and arrived on time.
In the end, I found the train and arrived on time.
Great. That is a complete story.
Time, problem, action, ending.
Perfect. Time, problem, action, ending.
Time, problem, action, ending.
Good. Let's do a short role play where you tell me a story.
Okay.
You look tired. What happened?
Let me tell you what happened. This morning, I missed my train.
Oh no. What did you do?
I waited for the next train, but it was crowded.
Were you late?
A little, but I messaged my coworker.
Good idea.
In the end, everything was okay.
Nice story. Clear and natural.
I used one problem and one ending.
Exactly. Now let's talk about making a story not too long. Beginners sometimes try to say too much.
Yes, then I get stuck.
Keep only the important parts. Say who, where, what happened, and how it ended.
Who, where, what happened, and how it ended.
Good. You can skip small details if they are not important.
Like the color of my bag.
Yes, unless the bag is important to the story.
That helps.
Let's talk about stories with weather. Yesterday, it was raining.
Yesterday, it was raining.
I forgot my umbrella.
I forgot my umbrella.
I waited at the station.
I waited at the station.
After 10 minutes, the rain stopped.
After 10 minutes, the rain stopped.
Nice. Weather gives the story a real setting.
It makes the listener picture the moment.
Exactly. Let's do a weather story role play. Why are your shoes wet?
It rained this morning, and I forgot my umbrella.
Oh no. Did you walk here?
Yes, I walked from the bus stop.
Was it far?
Not too far, but the rain was heavy.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay now. I just need dry socks.
Fair enough.
That story was simple and a little funny.
Good. Small real stories are often like that. Now let's make stories more connected. Use because for a reason. I stayed home because I was tired.
I stayed home because I was tired.
I took a taxi because I was late.
I took a taxi because I was late.
I asked for help because I was confused.
I asked for help because I was confused.
Good, because explains why.
I called my friend because I needed help.
Perfect. Use but for a small change. I was nervous, but it was okay.
I was nervous, but it was okay.
It was raining, but I had an umbrella.
It was raining, but I had an umbrella.
I was late, but my teacher was kind.
I was late, but my teacher was kind.
Nice, because and but make stories stronger.
They connect simple sentences.
Exactly. Be careful not to make one very long sentence.
So I should stop sometimes.
Yes, short sentences are clearer. I missed the bus. I felt nervous. Then I took a taxi.
That is easier than one huge sentence.
Much easier. Let's do a longer role play about a small daily problem.
Okay, I will tell the story.
You seem happy today. What happened?
Let me tell you what happened. Yesterday, I went to a new cafe near my office.
Nice. How was it?
It was nice, but I had a small problem.
What happened?
I didn't understand the menu because some words were new.
What did you do?
First, I tried to guess. Then I asked the worker, "What does this mean?"
Great phrase.
She explained it slowly. After that, I ordered a sandwich and iced tea.
Was the food good?
Yes, it was really good.
So how did the story end?
In the end, I felt proud because I used English.
Beautiful. That is a strong beginner story.
It used food, asking for help, feelings, and past tense.
Exactly. You connected many lessons. Now a short listener practice of a small thing that happened yesterday. Use 4 parts. First, then, after that, in the end.
First, I went to work. Then I had a meeting. After that, I went home. In the end, I watched a movie.
Great. That is a simple story. Now add one feeling.
I was tired, but I felt good.
Excellent. Let's talk about how to respond when someone tells a story. Oh no.
Oh no.
Really?
Really?
What happened next?
What happened next?
That's good.
That's good.
I'm glad you're okay.
That sounds kind.
It is. Listening is part of conversation too.
So I can tell a story and respond to a story.
Exactly. Let's do the final model conversation. You look surprised. What happened?
Let me tell you what happened. Yesterday evening, I went to the supermarket after work.
Okay, what happened there?
First, I bought some food for dinner. Then I looked for my wallet, but I couldn't find it.
Oh no, were you scared?
Yes, I felt worried because I thought I lost it.
What did you do?
I checked my bag again. After that, I asked the cashier for a minute.
Did you find it?
Yes, in the end, I found it in my jacket pocket.
That's good.
I felt relieved, but also a little silly.
Did you still buy the food?
Yes, I paid and went home. Then I cooked dinner.
How was dinner?
It was good, maybe better, because the problem was over.
That is a very natural story.
It had time, place, problem, action, feeling, and ending.
Exactly, and the English was still simple.
I can tell real stories with small sentences.
Yes, that is the big lesson today. Before we review, let's add how to fix a story when you forget a word.
That happens to me a lot.
You can pause and explain with simple words. I don't know the word, but it is like a small bus.
I don't know the word, but it is like a small bus.
Do you mean a van?
Do you mean a van?
Good. You can also say, how do I say this in English?
How do I say this in English?
Very useful. Let's role-play that.
Yesterday, I went to the market in a small bus.
A small bus.
I don't know the word in English.
Maybe a van.
Yes, a van. I went to the market in a van.
Nice.
I can continue after I find the word.
Exactly. Now let's make the story sound smoother. Don't restart from the beginning.
What can I do?
Say anyway, then continue.
Anyway, then continue.
Or so after that.
So after that,
These help you continue the story. Anyway, after that, I went home.
anyway, after that I went home.
So in the end, everything was okay.
So in the end, everything was okay.
Good. Let's hear a repaired story.
Yesterday, I went to a new place. I took sorry, I don't know the word.
With a train or a van.
A van. I took a van to the market. Anyway, after that, I met my friend.
What happened next?
Bought food, but it started raining.
Oh no.
In the end, we took a taxi home.
Great, you repaired the story naturally.
I made a mistake, but the story continued.
Exactly. One more listener response. Wait, what do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean?
Can you explain that part again?
Can you explain that part again?
Oh, I understand now.
Oh, I understand now.
These help when you listen to someone else's story. Let's review the key phrases. Let me tell you what happened. Yesterday, something funny happened. First, then, after that, in the end, I felt nervous. I felt relieved. Everything was okay. What happened next?
This feels like a good way to connect everything.
It is. English is not only single phrases. You can use small phrases to tell your life.
Let me tell you what happened. Yesterday, I missed the bus, but in the end, everything was okay.
Beautiful. That is simple, clear, and real. Remember, every small step makes a big difference. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next Relay English lesson. Watch the next video in this series to keep building your English step by step.